Well, at least it was short in last week's episode. I'm Joe Rentham with my review of AEW Dark Elevation, and we got no coked up Tony Khan promo during it, so that's a bonus. Let's hear it for him. Anyway, Shivani and Paul White are really good on commentary. White's wealth of experience from being in the ring for so goddamn long, and Shivani is much more laid back than he is on Dynamite and on the pay-per-views. Ty Conte took on Ray Lynn in a decent match. Ty is really good. Ray Lynn got in some good shots. They did, kick combo thing, kick. It's all in the mind. Doesn't quite work as well as it did in Parappa the Rapper. Winding slam into a backbreaker. Pretty good move. Knee strikes and then hammerlock DD Ty. Haha, I see what you did there. And Ty Conte gained the victory. It's good because she's taking on Nyla Rose on Dynamite. And then we get Lee Johnson with Dustin Rhodes versus Adam Priest. Not bad. Lee Johnson has improved quite a bit. Adam Priest has a good look. Nice German suplex. Lee dives outside and then hits the Brain Dog. Very, very weird name for a move. It was almost like a fisherman's buster, but he drove him right into his knee. Bit strange, but you know what? Maybe work on the name, but maybe it means something. I don't know. It was weird. It was like it was in a, name generator. But anyway, Lee Johnson gained the victory. And then Dasha interviews the Dolph twin, Ryan Nemeth, who knows what his role is. He is there to basically be a guy that can get a little bit of good heel reaction and then get beat. And that's fine. They need more guys like that. And he understands what he's supposed to do in AEW. I'm not saying he's great, but at least he understands his role. Varsity Blondes, Pillman Jr., and Griff Garrison. I've been impressed with Griff Garrison, actually. I think he's improved quite a bit. They took on Fuego del Sol and Jake St. Patrick, not Jake from State Farm. And White says he's got a lot of redneck lingo because he was born in South Carolina. Okay, then. Good work by the Blondes. Tornado DDT, he hit it, but oh no, he couldn't get the 3 count. And then Discus Punch gets the 3 on Del Sol. Max Caster versus Ryzen. Ryzen's the guy that's got the red streak in his hair, and Caster even says it's like your hair makes it look like a maxi pad or something like that. He basically he likes to reference feminine care products or female parts in his raps. But you know what? It's good stuff, and I like Max Caster. This went a bit too long, though. I don't think this match needed to go more than 3 minutes, but it was what it was. He hits the mic drop, the elbow drop off the top, 1, 2, 3. It seemed like he hurt his knee. Hopefully he's actually okay. Ryzen did well here. Ryzen's not bad. I just obviously, understand why they put Caster over, and they obviously see big things with him, even while Anthony Bowens is out. And then we get the Rising Star vignette of the week. It's about Red Velvet. Her dad was a boxer. She realized she couldn't get into boxing. It just wasn't for her. She got into dancing. She's utilized that, getting into wrestling. She loved wrestling since she was 9 years old, and she's used that passion in her dance work to do good in wrestling. And I'm not saying Red Velvet's a ring general or a world beater, but you know what? Red Velvet has improved. She has a good look, she has a striking look, and she has improved in the ring in the past number of months. And I thought, for her level of experience, especially on a national stage, her and Jade did some fine work in that tag match where Shaq disappeared, in the ambulance, and then they showed him being let out and just skipping off well in front of the crowd. Good job there. Kayfabe has been dead for a while, but holy shit, guys. So anyway, Cody does put her over. Fine. You know what? It was what it was. It actually makes sense given the fact they teamed up recently. Then we get Leva Bates and Maddie Rankowski. Watching you, Rankowski. Always watching. Because that name sounds like that, I'm going to keep saying it. And they took on Red Velvet and Big Swole, and oh dear. Look, I'm glad that Big Swole is doing well. She seems nice. Big Swole's not that good in the ring. Red Velvet was the star here. Leva tries. She's not great, but she's got a good personality. Maddie is just there. And I don't get the Zack Ryder type tights or what her character is supposed to be, if she even has a character, if she can even spell character. I have no goddamn idea. Yeah, this is awkward, and Maddie hits Leva with her book, and then Leva leaves. Levas! Oh boy, that was bad. And we get the running drop kick, 1, 2, 3, and I believe that's called Just Desserts by Red Velvet. So Red Velvet got the victory. Good. She should have. There's no reason for Red Velvet not to get the pin here. And then Jade, Nyla, and Vicky show up. Is there a reason for Vicky to be there? In all seriousness, Nyla can cut the promos if you want to team her and Jade up. Seriously, I mean, Jade looks like a goddamn star, but Nyla can cut the promos. You can make that team work without having Vicky Guerrero, whose shelf life expired in about 2008. So anyway, Dasha interviews Ethan Page. Okay, I don't get it with Ethan Page. I don't. I got nothing against the guy as far as he looks like an athlete. He's also the same guy that did the green screen Karate Man bullshit and Impact, and somebody finally sent me that. through certain means, and I saw that and I go, okay, cool, no, this is not wrestling. That's bad cinematic shit and it's not wrestling. I'm not saying the guy doesn't have talent, but no. And he's all fired up and everything because he's happy to be in AEW and he's going to take people out and stuff like that, and his promos make no sense. Anyway, Starks and Hobbs with Hook! Why did Shivani say it like that at Revolution? I'll never get over that. They took on Jarrell Nelson and Royce Isaacs. It was fine. Boy, Hobbs has star written all over him. Probably should wash that off because I don't understand how somebody was able to write that on him. I kid. Starks is also good. Hook trips Jarrell. And then Rochambeau, 1, 2, 3. Danny Limelight versus Baron Black. Good stuff. I know it sounds like I'm doing golf applause. No, in all seriousness. I like Danny Limelight. Been impressed by Baron Black as well. Danny Limelight clearly was the one that they wanted to feature here more, but I think that Baron Black has some good potential. Hope they keep bringing him back. Hey, maybe the NWA can bring him on to Power and feature him, and he can get some more bookings and everything, because I think there's something with this guy. But, Cloverleaf by Baron, but in the end, rear naked choke for the win. So, okay, Danny Limelight gained the victory. Ryan Nemeth, so the Dolph Twin versus Orange Cassidy. No, I will not. Trap pin, 1, 2, 3. I don't like the Orange Cassidy character, and for fans of his, I want to ask you this. Did that Jericho feud help him? Because he's right back to where he was. Seriously, did that feud help him? He's in no better position than he was before that. Except he got to drop Jericho, the insurrectionist supporter that he is, in a vat of orange juice and mimosa, the Mimosa Mayhem match, which was bullshit. It was WCW 2000 bullshit. I don't care for Orange Cassidy. I know he's got his fans. That's fine. Chuck Taylor's also there, and JD Drake attacks Taylor. We're getting a tag match possibly on Dark. Dark tomorrow, that is. Or next week. Who knows? Ethan Page versus 5. Alan 5 Angels. Fine. Whatever. I did nothing against the Dark Order. I didn't care about this triple main event. No, it was not a triple main event. So 5 landed badly on the second rope. I hope he's alright. That looked kind of brutal. We get the Ego's Edge, whatever. He tosses him. He splashes him. It's like the border toss. 1, 2, 3. And then Ryo Mizunami took on Layla Hirsch in a good match. The women got the main event. Cool. I'm not really sure about Ryo's character, but you know what? She's good enough in the ring. And Layla is quite good as well. Good strikes, good submissions. But eventually a chokeout for the win, and Ryo Mizunami gets the victory. But Layla Hirsch has a bright future in AEW. It wasn't a bad episode, it just wasn't great. At least it was 30 minutes shorter than last week's episode. They need to get it to where it's under 90 minutes like this. Maybe you have some matches that don't go quite as long and do a couple more video packages. But in all honesty, I thought this was a more digestible episode of AEW Dark Elevation. Anyway, agree, disagree with what I said. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Retlin. I'll see you soon.